Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of our wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious, and I love you so. So what do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juicy little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're lovely and bright. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by, and I hope that you too are feeling super duper delicious wherever you are in the world, and that life is treating you also most deliciously. Now then, if you do happen to enjoy my video today, it's super quick, okay? Please, if you could click on a like. For others of you, if you happen to stumble across my video and you do like to subscribe, please feel free to do that. For others of you, please feel free to comment. And finally, you know, for others of you, please share. And thank you. Now then, our weather in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, it's dry. Not so much wind now, and it's still a bit chilly. Okay, my delicious babies, so that's the weather forecast for today in my neck of the old woods, okay, in the UK. It could be different in other parts of the UK. Now then, so I want to just kick this off now. I need to be super duper quick because I've got my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz here, and we've just uploaded a personal video. It's a personal video, so please feel free to please listen because it may help somebody else with what we were talking about. Okay, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. So the first one, sorry, if you could please look in the old on YouTube in the old space bar, and if you could please type in Mark Stein, which is spelled S for sugar, T for Thomas, E for Echo, Y for Yankee, M for November. And what's this, if you could please type in Mark Stein, even Fauci, you know, him in flipping old America, yes, is backpedaling, okay? So it's Mark Stein, even Fauci, putrid little flipping creature that he is backpedaling, okay? Now, if you look in the old subscribe, then it should say Mark Stein, and that's on YouTube. Very interesting, actually. It's about 1 minute 24 seconds. I am going to let you listen to it, my delicious, beautiful, dear little friend Kaz, you know, just so that you can really hear how things are rocking and rolling, my beautiful and delicious little babies out there, okay? So let's tick that one off. Now then, number 2. So this is a very interesting video that I listened to yesterday evening. Yes, and he actually had in the background like a curtain, like a voile curtain in red, and it sort of reminds me of my healing room where I've got, you know, I've got my voiles which are going the opposite way. Yes, it's like left and right anyway. If you could please tap into the old space bar. So it's very interesting. Now this dear gentleman, sometimes, not in that way, my delicious little babies, sometimes he brings his beautiful little wife on the videos. Do you know what I mean? It's ever so lovely, you know, and they look like such a lovely dear little couple, God bless them. Anyway, if you could please tap into the old space bar in YouTube. This changed everything. Then in brackets, the truth behind the gold-backed BRICS currency. So I should just repeat that once again, my delicious and wonderful little babies out there. This changed everything. Then in brackets, the truth behind the gold-backed BRICS currency. Now, if you look in the old subscribe, it should say, because I have advertised, this dear gentleman before now, yes, but he seems to be very clued up on certain things, especially when it comes to finance and things like this, yes. So some of you, you know, God bless you, there we go, you know, will find it interesting. It should read Neil McCoy Ward, and that's on YouTube, my delicious babies. So we're just going to tick that one off. Now, very finally, now this is, if you could please tap once again, because these are all on YouTube, my delicious little babies, please and thank you. In the old space bar, migrants harassing the Cornish people, okay? So I should just repeat once more, my delicious little babies, migrants harassing the Cornish people, okay? And that's live. Well, it's not live now because it'll be, you know what I mean, where you can watch the video, my delicious little babies. And if you look in the old subscribe, it should say Funky Prepper. Now again, I have advertised, sorry, this dear gentleman, and not in that way, my delicious little babies, but I've advertised him before as well. And I'm really, really pleased actually, you know, that his numbers are growing so much, because the reason why is because he's so appreciative and he's so very thankful. I was saying that to my beautiful and delicious dear little friend Kaz before we came on the camera. And I was explaining, I said, you know, I said, God bless him. I said, he's so thankful and appreciative, you know, because that's his main job, you know, on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Doing videos. Do you see? So he does appreciate it, you know. And there are other dear, delicious little babies who I advertise, and they are equally just as appreciative. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But then, of course, as I've said before, and I'm going to repeat it once again, you've got a rather large number who simply are not appreciative. And maybe for them, they need to work on things. Anyway, so that's the end of my video, my delicious and beautiful little babies out there. Now, just one more thing I just want to say to you. I just want to leave you all with a food for thought here. Now, in our old neck of the woods in the old UK, right, it's called the RSPCA, which is to do with beautiful dear little animals, yes? But somewhere else, it's actually called ASPCA. Yeah, ASPCA, whereas in our neck of the woods in the old UK, so I repeat once again, RSPCA.
Is this one on Newton High Street?
No, yeah, that's the RSPCA.
Yeah,
but this one here, ASPCA.
The other one on the High Street?
No, it's not.
PS.
No, you're on about the PDSA.
Oh, yes, sorry.
PDSA.
So much of them.
Yeah. And then it says here, for what I was looking at yesterday evening, shelter dog gets adopted. Okay, my delicious little babies now then. So that's all I wanted to say on my video for today, my delicious little babies. That's all the information, but please, it's super duper important, especially if you could please listen to first Mark Stein, what that putrid little piece of shite flipping Fauci has to say over in flipping old America. Okay, it's very disgusting actually, and Mark Stein reads it out. Okay, so then if you can please forward that video on, you know, if it's Mark Stein, please forward to whoever you can. Please spread the word. This is so very, very, very important, my delicious little babies. I keep saying this, okay? And hopefully, dear God, Jesus Christ in Nazareth, please, God, that one day, yes, ding, ding, the penny drops for some delicious little babies out there, and that's not being rude or disrespectful. It's just that, you know, when you know what you know and you're just trying to help others, because some delicious little babies out there for yourselves, you will already know. But for a lot of other beautiful and delicious little babies, they will not know, because when they're watching the box in the corner of the room, they're not learning an awful lot. God bless them. Okay, so that's the end of my video. So thank you so very much for even taking the time to listen to me today, okay? And to also to listen to myself and my beautiful and delicious dear little friend, dear little Kaz, okay? Because it will help some others out there, do you see what I mean? Because even though you're on YouTube, you know, doing videos, okay? You're just, well, what they're flipping named us. But, you know, we are just human beings, you know, and we have different things in our families and in our lives that have happened and are happening. Do you see what I mean? And it's the same for other YouTubers out there as well. There we go. Do you see what I mean? They have different things going on in their lives. Okay? I mean, maybe not all of them are probably as open and honest as we've been, but do you understand what I'm saying to you? Yes, but maybe if you just had more of that, then for others, they wouldn't be carrying so much on their shoulders and on their old minds and noddles. Do you see what I mean? That's all I'm saying anyway. So please continue to feel a love, okay? And please give a tap on the back or a shake of the old hand, okay? And please, you know, just let your dear families, dear friends and some dear work colleagues, you know, please tell them that they're beautiful, wonderful and delicious and that you love them so, okay? So until my next video, you just take care now. God bless. So much love. Thank you. Goodbye.